All right, everybody. I've come. It's hard to even take the video seriously. I've come to make fun of 2XKO again. Project L, right? Maybe if you like the videos, like, sub, silly comment, share, support the channel if you can. I appreciate it. Thanks. Super chat, PayPal, Patreon. I'll give you a second to like the video. It doesn't hurt when you like it. There's some ASMR sounds. Now you dislike the video. Anyway, if you support the channel, it helps. Anyway, 2XKO. Oh my God, another closed beta. Now, I know some people are saying, well, hey, the beta is eventually going to be the final game, right? Well, great. Okay, so the game's finally going to come out this year. 10 years of people profiting off of nepotism and everything like that. Just absolutely ridiculous. What can I say about this game that I have not already said before? It's made by a bunch of fucking frauds, generally speaking, who have not done the things that they said they've done in games. Down to some people who are just downright evil. I mean, again, why does this game consist also of members who for years joked about me dying and how funny it was? I don't understand why you would hire people, just absolute nepotism of people that are actually not qualified to make the game. And something else that stood out to me. I want you to look at this, but even the people that defend this kind of call their own bluff, right? So there's been some people saying they're like, oh, this new character that they're showing just has all these moves of other people, which I was not aware of this. I don't know much about DNF Duel, right? But certainly looking at it, they look very similar. You can watch the whole thing if you want, or watch their move list and all this kind of stuff. And I find it quite humorous. But you know what the funny thing is about this? This is what stood out to me. This game probably has many things that deserve to be clowned on, but their interpretation of an extremely common anime FGC character archetype is probably not one of them. Actually, as a matter of fact, shouldn't you be clowning them for this? Because why has the game taken 10 years to come out if they're releasing characters that are actually not unique? Right? Isn't that the whole thing? Now, I've said this many times before. Even me, I don't think I could make a truly unique fighting game of 100% new things, right? But could anybody do that, right? So I wouldn't expect 2XKO to have 100% new things, right? But do you know what? If I'm going to do a bunch of interviews talking about how this is going to be the greatest game, made by the greatest minds in FGC history and all this kind of nonsense, right? Jacking myself off the entire time. And then there's that one interview, what was it, like a year ago? They're like, the game's really new though. We just started making it. It's in its early stages. A year ago. Do you remember a year ago they fucking said that nonsense that, this game's really early. It's new. And so we're thinking, what can we put in the game that's actually fun? So we thought of auto combos. Oh my God, because no one had ever thought of auto combos, right? So, but again, I understand the idea that maybe it's hard to make something new in a game, right? There can only be so many new things in a fighting game, right? So I would understand that argument, but why is it taking 10 years to come out then? Why is the new character that you show 9 years into development or whatever it is at this point in the game not actually new? Do you get what I'm getting at? So although maybe for a split second, you might be like, oh, you're being too hard on them. There's lots of punch characters and there's some other kind of wasn't there? Oh, don't forget Vanessa and OP. Come on. There's other characters that play like this too. Okay. I understand it's hard to make something new in a fighting game, but then why is this game taking 10 years to come out? What's the new shit in it? Right? Me drawing in MS Paint with a Pikachu voice. Sometimes I do the Pikachu voice, Bob. Well, I know you do, Pikachu. Me doing silly videos in MS Paint, randomly just talking about video games when I'm bored for something to do. I've come up with new ideas that have never been done in fighting games, right? Boom, 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 boom. Right? I mean, that's something that I'm actually pretty proud of myself. Although I'm not monetarily successful, obviously, my YouTube gets flagged all the time, right? I am proud of myself that despite the community constantly wanting me to be the bad guy, constantly wanting me to fail, right? I am held to a ridiculous standard that other, say, even tech people are not held to. I mean, I've actually won tournaments. I mean, give me a break, dude, right? You know, and I feel lucky that I've won, right? I feel lucky that, you know, when I played, I've won, right? I mean, not saying I'm the greatest tournament player ever, but guess what? I won while I didn't know how long I was going to be alive. That's a fact, right? So, but you know what? I'm proud that despite being held to a higher standard than anybody else in the community, a more scrutinized standard, right? I'm the one guy that has continued 2025. I still put out stuff that no one else has ever done in fighting games consistently. Still put out new ideas that no one else has ever done. And guess what? I don't get paid for it. And I'm held to a higher standard than anybody else. Other people get jacked off, like the people making this game, aren't held to a high standard, and they put out shit. Again, the game is made by complete frauds, right? Some people just fraudulicious. Some people, that should be, I'm going to put that as my name. My name. I'm going to put that as the name of the YouTube video. Fraudulicious. Fraudulicious. Some people are fraudulicious to completely evil people. Joke about me dying, taking credit for the shit I've done. Absolutely evil motherfuckers, right? And it's crazy to me. I think about another beta. I wonder if these people have had the community beta test the game more than they have at this point. What are they doing to get paid for this? Obviously, I have my own qualms against the people that make these games nowadays, but shouldn't you, the person watching this, be angry too? Don't you, if you're watching this video, now I know I do have some girlfriends that watch my videos every now and then. They message me, and I had one girlfriend, I didn't even know that she watched my videos, and she told me recently. But generally speaking, it's a very small demographic of my audience, right? You know, why aren't you mad that people have been getting paid for what, 10 years, whatever this is almost, to be getting to make a game, and where's the new ideas? Where's all the new shit in the game? You probably could have just taken a few random people from the community, and they probably could have came up with the same thing in 10 years. I would not be surprised, because guess what? Isn't that just what they're doing? Oh, hey, I like this in this game, throw it at the wall. Oh, I like this in this game, throw it at the wall. Oh, I like this thing in this game, throw it at the wall. Oh, hey, last year, was Sean that said that? Oh, hey, the game's really early in development. We don't know it's fun. We think that fireball characters might not be fun, so we took out zoning, and we're thinking, how can we make the game fun? So we came up with a new idea called the pulse system, which is auto combos, because you know that's never been done before. Imagine getting paid to say that, right? And I think so many beta tests as well, it kind of shows the thing what I've talked about before. How can you make a game and you have no vision? You shouldn't still be beta testing and figuring out what you like about a game 10 years into it. I mean, you got to have like a more concrete idea of what you're doing, I think. Again, I said this before, I think you should play the game. Just like I said before, you can watch any of my haters, right? I'm not afraid of somebody knowing more about a video game than me, dude. I mean, give me a break, dude, right? You know, go watch my haters. And by all means, after you watch them, please tell me how they think I hacked a hospital and how I'm so evil for beating them in a tournament 20 years ago and they can't get over it. You know, give me a break. Not afraid, but go watch them, right? Unlike people, oh, don't watch Clayton, he's crazy. Please don't watch him. Go watch my hero. I don't care. Right? Just like I think you should play 2XKO. If you want to play it, play it. I don't control you. You should, if you have fun with it, and that's me saying too, is remember that I don't control what is fun for you. We all have fun with different things, right? You might have fun with it. The game might be fun for you. But let's make no mistake here. The people that make this game are fraudulicious to actually completely fucking evil and don't have the credentials that they acted like they have, right? And the fact that it's almost 10 years into this game, whatever, and they're still trying to figure out and changing things. It's just like, what are you fucking doing? How did you even get the project approved? How did you go to the person, Riot, that has all this money in the first place to give you however, how many people are on the payroll and be like, hey, this is what we want to do with the game. Give us the money to make it. What was the original fucking script for the game, right? You know what I mean? Apparently they had none because they keep switching it. You know that if I ever had a chance to make a fucking video game, my haters would never let me hear the end of it if I put out the fucking absolute shit that these people have, right? Now, again, maybe when the game finally comes out, you might enjoy it. But 10 years with jacking themselves off, it's fucking ridiculous. I mean, even look at this shit. What is this?
That was also like my favorite character from the show. So just kind of like immediately out the gate, I was like, oh my gosh, we have like a design doc that you lay out all the moves.
This is the design doc for Invincible. People make fun of me for my MS Paint stuff. This is the design document. Oh my God, see.
Somehow we're going to go from the...
Invincible, a game that is made by people that include people that faked death threats and harassment and all this kind of stuff, took credit for the stuff I did. They're talking about we have design doc. Did Hope make this design document? Well, I don't see a pride flag and I don't see a fake I don't see a fake death threat. So maybe fucking Rope Armstrong didn't make this one. I don't know. Fucking Jesus. Ridiculous. Fuck me.